Good. Coach, will you start us opening statement?
Yeah. First off, I'm extremely proud with how we played tonight. It was probably our ugliest game of the season, but there were so many intangibles in this game tonight that showed a lot of the character of this team at this moment in time during the tournament. And so, you know, this was probably my first time I went in the locker room and really didn't fuss. We just had a conversation just to talk about pretty much Lady Cougar basketball and what we want to accomplish at this point in time. And so for these two next to me, both of them a little bit under the weather, a little tired, to battle through everything that they're going through today and to come up with this extremely big win against a powerful opponent in Lander, I'm just floored. I mean, I'm truly blessed to be able to play in a championship and to have a team that can fight on a night like this to get a victory for not just me, for not just them, but they did it for Columbus State. They did it for 4 years here at Columbus. There was so much on this game that the scoreboard does not even show, and so I'm just truly happy.
All right, anybody?
All right, heading to the halftime, I was looking at the scoreboard, or the box score, and you have one turnover for us, or one steal. Not many assists. You have a couple of girls in foul trouble. What was going on in your mind as far as from an offensive and defensive standpoint overall? Because it looked like things just weren't quite going Columbus State's way.
I was trying to see if Michael Jordan or Daffy Duck was in the building because it felt like we were Space Jam, if y'all saw that movie. And so it felt like they took our powers, our basketball powers. But, you know, I'm never worried about our offense at all. I was worried about us not stopping Lander dribble penetration, and so we weren't boxing out. And when Brashay, the player of the year, only plays 2 minutes in the first half and we're tied up at halftime, I wasn't happy about that, because if that's their best player and she only played 2 minutes, I felt like we should have capitalized on the inside. I felt like we was rushing again. We wasn't executing any of our offensive sets. We weren't executing any of our defensive rotations, and so we just weren't doing the things that got us to this point. And for us to be tied at halftime, you know, I was very happy, because it could have been extremely lopsided in the score. And so, you know, we just laid our hats back on our defense, you know, and we had to make free throws down the stretch, which we did. Last night we didn't do a good job of that, and so we came in today and shot a whole lot of free throws. And, you know, so I don't really care about offense. That's not the type of coach I am. I do care about my defense, and so our defense kept us safe that first half.
What happened in the fourth quarter where you got that run going when things started clicking? What changed?
They kind of just woke up. Kiara Gillespie, our point guard, played with a lot of fouls, and Alexis Carter also was out the game. And so I just put everybody in. I said, you know, we need everybody, and we just kind of played our game. You know, we did the high-low with the post. You know, that's our size advantage. And then we looked to attack. I don't think we did a good job of attacking them early on in the game. And so we just looked to attack and played our game. And then I switched up our press a little bit. I showed a different lineup with our press. And, you know, they was used to the press they ran in the first half. And so I think that small little adjustment changed. But you know what? Lander has a phenomenal program. And I just talked with Coach after the game. And, you know, he wished us well wishes to represent the Peach Belt. But he's a classy guy. And he has a classy program. And they have prepared us to play in tomorrow's game and hopefully in the national tournament, because all 3 games have been different games against Lander. And so he made his adjustments, I made my adjustments, and you know, this is a classy guy, classy program, and so they fought. And so I have to appreciate them preparing us for, you know, the battle to come on Monday.
Can you speak to Gabby's night? You had to shuttle her in and out every minute and a half, it felt like, but you look down at everything that she did tonight and how crucial she was playing as bad as she feels.
Yeah, we did a video a while back, or our SID did a video, and we talked about just the warrior mentality. And so sometimes in the tournament, you're not going to have your great X's and O's nights. You just got to have it in here. And that's what they did tonight. You know, Gabby's suffering with the flu, been throwing up all day, didn't go to pregame with the team, just been at home resting. But she said she was going to play tonight. And so the trainer cleared her to play tonight, and she played every minute as hard as she possibly could, as long as she possibly could. And that's why we won, because you need a senior like that to step up, not just for herself, but for her team, because she is one of our defensive juggernauts that we depend on. And so for her to push through, for Zoo to push through when she's under the weather, and them to have big numbers for us tonight, it just shows you how deep and passionate they are about really winning and carrying on with this season. They didn't want to go home tonight. They didn't want to go home.
Gabby, what was the mindset tonight for you? Obviously, you didn't feel well, and she had to keep shuttling you in and out, but what was it that was kind of pushing you through the entire night tonight?
It was more so the look that Coach gave me at the beginning of the game. She said, I need you. Are you ready? And I just shook my head. She said, no, I need to hear you say it. So I said, yes, I'm ready. So being that she believed that I could go out there and push through, it just gave me the spark I needed.
What was it that you thought was different there in that fourth quarter? Because all of a sudden we shot 67% in the fourth quarter. We took off, and what was the difference in the ballgame?
We started playing cool ball. Halftime, we were tired. We've been there before. Last time we played Lander, it was tired at half. So we knew that we had to start playing our game. We started doing Sisters Keeper and Zoo the legs next to Zoo. And so we just did that, and it just changed the game for the rest of us.
All right, Zoo. I think it's your turn. You're a little too quiet over there. In foul trouble last night, I think you went 8 and 6, 17 minutes, but tonight you pulled down how many boards? 18 rebounds and 19 points. What was the difference for you as far as tonight's opponent, but also being able to go the length of the game without being in foul trouble?
First of all, Lander is a great team. They always come with that, that spice, that effort. And I love that. As far as tonight, I felt like I needed to not only do this for myself, but for my team. Because when I'm having off nights, I let them down. And I needed to just be there for them so that we can all come together as one big person.
When you've got like sick players and you have people like Key who are fouling out, and then like surrounding you, you have Shea Malone who's playing double her minutes. You have Erin Morrow who's doubling up her minute total. What does it mean to you to be able to see those players around you, but to watch them step up as you're trying to lead them throughout the rest of the game?
I mean, it really warms my heart because, first of all, it means that the coach has really done her job as far as defense and in practice. Because, it just really warms my heart. And I just know that we can do it if we all come together and just play our game.
What did the fourth quarter look like to you?
I mean, the fourth quarter really looked like a battle again. A lot of respect to Lander because they never gave up. I really appreciate that. It was really just all the mentality. We had to play our ball, Cougar ball.
What's the best part about not having a game?
We get to get more shots up.
Amen.
Coach, what's you wrap us up if you want with kind of the message going into Monday night now as you get a day off to rest and kind of prepare, but now you get a chance to send this program somewhere. You said you wanted to go to the next level. Well, the next level is waiting for you in 2 days.
Yeah, I mean, this was our goal at the beginning of the year. This was my goal when I got hired to take this program to the next level and carry the torch on to greatness. But we're deep, and we're not just deep athletically. I mean, we've grown as a family. I've put this team through a lot of tests and battles. We've done community service, we've done boot camp, we've done a lot of stuff so that we can have these type of moments and come together and finish strong. And so Key was in foul trouble. Hats off to Erin Morrow and Shea Malone. We're just deep, and so when one person is not there, we have people on the bench that we can go to, and I believe that's what great teams are made of. They're made of a solid bench. I mean, some people didn't get off the bench, but they cheered and sweated in their jersey as if they played a full game, and that's what it's about, wanting to see everybody excel, and that's one of the reasons that we'll be playing on Monday.